Imagine a world where the system didn't just arrive, it declared war on humanity, and you are the glitch in its code. You are part of a small group of survivors who have realized that the game is rigged, the quests are traps, and the only way to win is to break the rules entirely. Welcome to Apocalypse Breaker 3, the third explosive, crunchy, and strategically deep installment in Aaron Renfroe and Sean Oswald's Apocalypse Breaker series. If you love system hacking tropes, tactical LitRPG combat, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated thrill of watching protagonists exploit game mechanics to dismantle a godlike AI from the inside out, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in progression fantasy, blending the visceral terror of a hostile reality with the addictive dopamine hit of finding a workaround for the impossible. The narrative kicks off with the crew dealing with the fallout of their previous exploits, only to find that the system has adapted, and it is angry. The atmosphere is thick with the hum of corrupted data, the roar of high-level beasts, and the creeping dread of knowing that every skill check could be a trap designed to delete them. Renfroe and Oswald excel at making the progression feel incredibly grounded and rewarding, turning every bug exploited, every hidden quest uncovered, and every illegal item crafted into a massive, hard-earned step towards securing a foothold in this new reality. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular rule-breaker trope and the brilliant strategic escalation dynamic. This isn't just about swinging a sword, it's about optimizing resource management, coordinating with a diverse party of specialists, and using modern logic to outsmart enemies who rely on brute force and rigid programming. Watching the protagonist reverse engineer ancient artifacts, craft overpowered gear from monster drops, and completely shock arrogant high-level players with their unconventional, trap-heavy tactics is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the combat and the satisfying, chiming ding of a massive level up to life, making every milestone feel like a hard-earned victory. But beyond the stats and the slaughter, the soul of Apocalypse Breaker lies in its characters and the heavy burden of leadership. The protagonist isn't just a cold, calculating gamer. They are a deeply human individual struggling to maintain their humanity in a world that rewards ruthlessness. He quickly forms bonds with a beautifully dysfunctional found family of fellow survivors who help him navigate the treacherous waters of the new social order. The banter is razor-sharp, providing much-needed levity as his friends watch him casually calculate the damage output of a fireball. Their unbreakable trust in him provides the emotional grounding needed when the world starts throwing literal world-ending threats their way. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major dungeon break or a rival faction's assault forces the protagonist to push their abilities to their absolute limits. The finale is a spectacular display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming magical firepower, and raw, unbridled ingenuity. The protagonist doesn't just survive the assault, he completely shatters the local power scaling, using a ridiculous, highly technical combination of skills and crafting to turn the enemy's ultimate attack into a mere stepping stone. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive, dopamine-fueled victory that proves the most dangerous class in the system isn't the one with the biggest sword, it's the one who understands the rules better than anyone else. Apocalypse Breaker 3 is a triumph of the LitRPG and survival genres. It is smart, action-packed, and unapologetically addictive. Aaron Renfroe and Sean Oswald have crafted a sequel that perfectly captures the thrill of breaking the apocalypse with a stat sheet and a strategy guide. Plug in your headphones, check your stats, and join the survivor. The system is live, but his future is bright.